Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, we are here for the finale of Call of the Night Season 2. This season has been completely and utterly peak. I don't think I really need to say more. I think you guys get the message just from that statement alone. I would hope a lot of you agree with me with how utterly incredible this season has been in literally every facet. This is supposed to be a fully anime original finale, as far as I understand. It is a anime original finale written by the author, so we'll see what the author has in store here. The author of the manga. So we shall see what the author has in store here. It's cool that the author worked on them with this, and yeah, I don't know where we're gonna go from here, but I guess maybe they felt that the ending of last episode was a good stopping point for as far as like manga content covers and things like that. Don't ask why I'm doing this. This little air bump keeps showing up in my headphones, and I'm trying to fix it because like it keeps bumping up there. Whatever. Anyway, now you're gonna notice it for the rest of the video now that I said it. Oh yeah. I guess they thought that last episode was a good enough place to call it, and maybe the next bit starts a new arc or something. So anyway, I'm excited to see what they've got cooked up here for the finale, for the anime original finale. But anyway, oh yeah, last episode we dove deeply into Ko's emotions and all the above. We had some good discussions in the Discord about it and things like that, and so if you want to see all that, you go check it out, or go check out the reaction. But we dove deeply into Ko's psyche, and Anko took back a comment that was very clearly deeply heavily weighing on Ko badly, about him being aromantic essentially. And yeah, fucking awesome episode. The beginning of the episode was insane. Obviously they adapted one of my favorite scenes from anything, honestly. That scene is so fucking good. I love it so much. And it's also like the biggest scene that I remember from this series when I read the manga, was I remembered that scene. So awesome fucking episode, and I'm so excited to see where this finale is going to take us. Anyway, per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, we talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to all my reactions, so feel free to check out either of those of your own will. Now, without further ado, step straight into Call of the Night Season 2, Episode 12, or the finale of Season 2. I need the Season 3 announcement right away. Damn, in the anime original finale episode too? Oh god. Yeah, you're carrying back Anko. She wearing the glasses? Oh my god, we took her back to Nazuna's place. Or is this her place? Okay, no, it's Nazuna's place. Nazuna just has a bed now, wow. The room has been updated. There is now a bed in Nazuna's apartment. Shocker. Can I help you? Yeah, the ass? You're gonna leave me alone? Oh god. Jesus! Nazuna remembering the comment that Anko made last episode about stealing him away. She was like, you can't leave me alone, so one of you have to stay, so I choose Ko. Apparently she's just picking and choosing. Oh my god. Yeah. Phase through the door. Okay, where the hell is this going? I'm glad we could see this opening one more time. I wasn't sure if we get to see it or not. This is probably my top 10 anime openings of all time, I think I would say. Truly one of the best openings I've ever. Visually, it's incredible, absolutely stunning, and the song is absolutely phenomenal. It adds even more to an already 12 out of 10 season. Peak. Oh god, she's dying. Yeah. Can you talk to me? Get her mind off the fucking headache or whatever. Yeah, you're gonna. He's gonna start telling a fairy tale. She wanted none of that. Oh, he's telling the story of himself. Okay. I got sick of all that and here I am. Wow, long story short. Okay, we're doing a recap of a bunch of season 1 here. Yeah. It's funny that they're doing a recap of everything of season 1 in the finale for season 2. Yep. Really feel like they should have done this in the beginning of the season. You know, for people, since it's been like 2-3 years since season 1 aired. Really feel like this should have been something that was done in the beginning of the season, so you could refresh people, but alas. I couldn't tell they were pickup artists and it's the fucking dudes from Creepy Nuts. It's true. Your life is drastically different than it would have been. Drastically different. Yep, I mean couldn't be realer. I mean, you always like think to your parents as the first example, but it's like it's their first time living too. I know people toss that phrase around, and it's very true though. It's their first time living too. They just, to them it probably feels like yesterday they were a kid in high school, a kid in grade school, like whatever it may be. Like they're also still just kids at heart, although they have to be and act grown up. And obviously you do get older and more mature as time goes on and things like that, but everybody is a kid until they die because it's all our first time living. When you realized you were an adult, does not at all. There's people who grow up and get mature, obviously, but then there's also, you know, people who don't grow up and don't mature and stay childish and immature and all the above, even as they grow older, which can be fine. It's good to have like a childlike, you know, positivity and things like that, but as you get older, maturity is necessary in some situations. Handling life things and things like that, maturity is necessary and things like that. And also immaturity can lead to things like, I don't know, you're doing stupid shit, you do crime or something like that. I don't know, like I feel crime is a very good example of immaturity. It's true. She probably dropped out of high school as soon as her family died and has been on a one-track mind since then. She never really got to go through all the experiences of like graduating high school, maybe going to a university, graduating from a university, getting a degree, going to a job, or maybe she doesn't go to college. Maybe she gets a job right out of high school or something like that. Like she never got to experience any normal life. Technically, being a detective is a job, but it was very based on a one-track mindset entirely. Damn, the dead look in her eyes. I want a taste of that failure. Ooh, that's fire as fuck. Oh my god. It's like everybody treats, you know, the things they do in life like maybe you lose a job one day, or you fail an assignment in college, or you get dumped by a significant other or something like that. I mean, these are all things and failures or bad things that happen to people that they go through in their lives. But for Anko here, and for them, they're like, oh my god, this sucks, I hate this and all the above. But here's a person who never even got to experience that life in the first place. And so no matter whether it's like at this point, she'll take anything. She will take those failures. She wants a taste of what it's like to fail in a situation. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm yapping so much already, but I already love this conversation, this dialogue between Anko and Ko. This is fucking awesome. I love it. A lot of introspective stuff being said here. And I'm also very exhausted, so I'm yapping probably more than usual. I did not sleep well and I had work this morning. I'll survive. Okay, Anko, hold on now. She's making use of that cuddling service, I guess. Rush into something like this. Yeah. Anko, you fucking freak, dude. Oh my god. There is just so much wrong with this situation. Oh, Jesus. Oh, the light back in her eyes there. An enemy to give myself a reason to live, yeah. And as they had basically called it out, it was a drawn-out suicide attempt. I know Ko's arm's falling asleep real quick. Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt the scene, but her just laying on his arm, dude, I know that arm's falling asleep real quick.
ヤモリ君
Oh,
普通に生きるってのは難しいね
damn, this is all anime original too? Holy fuck, this is awesome. 6 minutes into this episode, you call this anime original? This is fucking awesome. I wonder if this is maybe content the manga author probably wanted to put into this arc or something like that, but had to move on to the next so he didn't drag or something like that. Or, you know, it's possible, you know, I'm sure story writers and things like that get ideas all the time where they have advanced past a certain point in the story, and then they think, oh my god, I wanted to include this, or this would have been awesome to include at so and so part of the story, and maybe this is something that the author of Call of the Night had in mind, and so now they are seeing that to fruition here in this finale, which I think is really cool that the series adapters Liden Films allowed the author to do that, to write a special episode. And like all the stuff they're talking about here and everything is so damn good. It's so good. Like it's clear that Anko is, you know, her suicide wish is gone, but having spent a whole decade of her life and missing out on so much, as she was just detailing to Kobe, missing out on so much life experience to just hone in on vampires and everything, and then trying to all of a sudden return to a normal life after that, it's hard. Where do you find purpose? Where do you find meaning? Where do you find enjoyment in things? I'm sure she hasn't found a hobby that she likes to do for a decade. All of that is hard. It's hard to readjust back into society when you've gone through something like Anko has for a decade straight. Also, I talked about it so much last episode, so I'm gonna shut myself the fuck up after this. I'm gonna comment on it once. Anko's VA is fucking incredible. Honestly, this season with Anko is probably one of my favorite VA performances I've ever had the pleasure of listening to. It's absolutely fucking incredible. So good. Yep. Yep, it's all just, I mean, now she doesn't want to kill herself anymore, maybe, but all she's left with is just intense regrets. She's missed out on a decade of her life that she can never get back, and nothing came of that decade. Whether, obviously, we as the viewer don't want what she wanted to come to fruition, not killing all the vampires and all the above, but it is still true that 10 years of her life came to nothing in the end. She couldn't even, like, she wanted to kill herself, which is a good thing in reality, because I feel like Anko will, the whole process here is Anko is going to continue finding things she likes in life and finding purpose again, meaning again to exist. That's obviously where this is headed, but right after the fact, that's really difficult. I feel like I was trying to say something there, but I blanked in the middle of that, and now I'm trying to remember it. What the fuck was I saying? Get enough sleep, kids. I don't think there's any kids watching my videos. I'm pretty sure I checked my analytics. My viewership is like 18 to 25, like a vast majority. Anyway, yeah, I think that's about it then. Just, you know, it's not easy after she spent a decade and lost all that time to then jump back into a normal life, because when you're left with your own thoughts, what do you think about? Those 10 years of my life, they came to nothing. I couldn't even kill myself like I wanted to, which, like I said, is a good thing. And now I just have 10 years of blank spaces in my life. I'm just so depressed. What do I do? And all the above. Like, how am I supposed to live a normal life after everything that I've done for the past 10 years and whatnot? I just love this. If this wasn't in the manga, I'm so happy they're doing this in the anime, because this is really great additions to Anko's character. I'm trying to look at it from the perspective of, I know I've said I read the manga, I don't fucking remember anything. The scene with Ko standing back up was the only thing that I remember, except for like 1 or 2 moments that are gonna happen in like season 3 or 4. That's about it, man. I don't remember anything else, and so I don't remember what exactly was included in the manga or not, but I'm trying to look at it from a manga reader's perspective, where you're like, this was not in there. This is such, if this was not included, this is such good additions to Anko's character here. Aww. Just give her a shoulder to cry on, literally. Aww. The little pads. That's so good. She just needed a minute to cry it all out. Yo, Ko looking focused as hell. She slumped, yeah. That was such a good scene. Oh my god, that was a fucking awesome scene. Anko continues to be my favorite character in this series, like by far. It's not even close. Such gorgeous city shots. You're asking the one person who would have zero idea what that means. I feel like Nazuna even more than Anko. Like, not to, you know, put aside what Anko is going through, obviously. She lived a normal life and then is now trying to go back to it after 10 years of not living one. But Nazuna has literally never lived one, ever. Yeah. That's actually a great point. She can't go back to being normal or living an ordinary life because she was already a weirdo when I met her. It's very true. She was already a bit of a oddball. Go, you yourself are an oddball too. Damn, the cuts are just them on the ceiling. Yeah, Akira and Mahiru as well. Yeah, all of you are definitely oddballs, most definitely. But that's what makes y'all such a good trio of friends who would think you're perfectly normal. Think that about each other. Yeah, you're most definitely correct, Nazuna. Damn, I guess Nazuna's just carrying him from building to building here. I love that. Dude, the messages being thrown out in this episode are so goddamn good. This one here about it's okay to just be a weirdo. If you're a weirdo, just be a weirdo. Who the fuck cares? Who's to define what a weirdo even is? Or who's to tell you what a weirdo even is? Mm-hmm. And she's still really struggling. Correct, Ko, correct. Oh yeah, someone also pointed out, I had been thinking about this as well when I did my rewatch of season 1, because I knew the whole Ko, like, kind of dipping into being a vampire for a second thing was coming. So in my season 1 rewatch, I took notice of a couple things, and someone made a great comment pointing out what those were. And you can already see aspects of a vampire in Ko in season 1, when they make a very poignant effort to show you Ko leaping over the school fence towards the end of the season, and both Akira and Mahiru are shocked by how easily he leaps over it. And then there's the one where the police are chasing after Ko and he jumps off the fucking railing from like the bridge above the street onto the concrete. Like, those are two showings of extreme athleticism a normal human would not have, no matter how athletic Ko may be. There was one more example as well that I'm forgetting, but there was already teases of Ko showing hints of being a vampire. I love the zoom. I talk about this in a bunch of different shows that I watch, and I really don't think I've given it its flowers in this one, but I also think they're doing it a lot more in this episode. These really zoomed out shots where the characters are very small and the scenery takes precedence over the characters in a scene. That does not happen in anime very often. One example that did that a lot was Shoshimin, though the shots they did with that were incredible. And there's one more I'm forgetting at the moment that does it a lot that I think is really creative and looks really good. Yeah. Hello. It's the middle of the night, is it not? You guys are still open? Oh god, they're gonna make Nazuna work here. Yeah. I don't know if I'd call that pumped. Is that who is that like darkened next to Ko there? Oh, I seen the dark light. Is that LG? Yep. Hello. Oh my god, the poor guy bought a beer and she just downed all of it. I love how LG and Midori are hitting the same moves, like vibrating back and forth there. No. Did you know that came from an anime? There's some moment ages. Oh, hello. First time we're seeing you. I bet you, since this is an anime original episode, she probably doesn't show up in the manga after that arc. And so they're letting her get a little screen time here. Cringy dark history concept came from anime. I had no idea. It's the two of us. Oh, I see it's open. Okay. Place is popping right now. God damn. Good question. And he doesn't know. Great. Okay. Okay. Okay, thanks, High Dive. Or if hospitality is your thing or you like to drink. Okay. So please say meow meow when you want me to stop. Yeah, I guess that makes a lot of sense. You need to be able to handle people and like being around people for a job like this, otherwise you're never gonna survive. Yay. She literally said, oh my god, we're going all the way back to episode 1 here with the yay. But Midori brought up liking people and then he immediately looked at Nazuna. Damn, yep, just going through some courses of season 1 here. Now in season 2. Now they're both drinking together. Think you might be right, huh? Anko in the back there. Oh, good morning, Anko. Damn, she woke up while they're gone. Oh, she doesn't remember anything. Oh my god, she does not remember a damn thing. Oh, we're going to meet the rest of the vamps. Yep, here we go. Divine tribute. Missing Kappa, but she's probably at her job. Yes. Well, he got fucking shot. If you want to call that being a hero, because I guess he did stop her from committing suicide, but still, he got shot. Would have died if vamp powers didn't kick in. They got Ko the juice over there probably. Yep, Ko's got the only one that looks like juice. Yeah, now that she needs to come. Oh, talking about bringing LG. She wants to keep LG all for herself. She likes him too much. Yeah, now Akun has joined the hangout group here. Told you all what my trio do for a living too, remember? Yeah, the ones that fuel Satsuka. What the fuck is his name? It's not Satsuka. What is it? God damn it. Hatsuka. I was close. I was close. Yeah, not just that they're loaded. She likes him too much. I see. Yes, he does. Wow, she is in love with him. It feels like it went opposite, where she fell in love with him. Though we know obviously he's in love with her too, but she fell in love with him, which that I guess that can happen for vamps, but it doesn't seem like it happens often. Well, yeah, he got roped into the shit real quick because he was involved with Nazuna, who was, you know, an abnormal case in the world of vampires between all of you. Yes, you were. Yeah, that's probably because you were also showed up out of fucking nowhere. But that's definitely because you watch over Nazuna very closely, probably than anybody else realizes. You watch over her like a daughter. She means it obviously means inexperienced is in the way of, like, you know, turning humans. You massive creep. Yeah. Why are you blushing, Kabuna? Their dynamic is so unbelievably bizarre because she thinks and feels like a mother towards Nazuna, but Nazuna also happens to look exactly like her lover. Identically so. Yeah, I got used to it. What are y'all talking about right now?
どんだけ評価低いんだよ。あれからヤモリ君と少しは進んだんだよね。個人情報だろ。何言ってんだか。私とあっくんの話聞く？え？それは。What?
Damn! You'll bawl your eyes out. Oh god, now they're both gonna argue about their lovers, because yeah, I kind of forgot that but Seti isn't in love with Akun as far as, maybe she's fallen in love with him since, but she very much considered him friendly and wanted to keep him friendly. That was their whole arc in season 1 in the first place, was that he fell in love when he wasn't supposed to, and she ended up doing things like a lover would that led him on when she didn't mean to, and that was the whole pretense of their arc, and then they made up, and because he had fallen in love, he got turned into a vampire, and they're just continuing their relationship as friends. I was just being too right. Maybe that's just me talking. Oh, they cut back to Anko. Yeah, Ko's being awfully quiet here and everything. He hasn't spoken like at all, despite everybody having a fun time and all the above. Wonder if he's gonna try and bring Anko into the group. That'd be crazy if that actually happened. I'm not sure they'd be accepting like at all. I'm not sure if she would want to be around them either. She's drank all the water. Oh my god. Why is the animation on that? Like the animation ticked up to like so many more frames per second. Oh, where the hell did everybody go? Oh, he moved just to a different couch, I guess. A party night. But maybe you can show her that nights like this aren't so bad. I'm glad these kinds of nights are still a thing. Oh, hello. Obviously these happy nights like these are a thing. You get to hang out with all of them, you get to be with Nazuna at the night, and all the above.
してた。何考えてたの？
大したことでは探偵さんの力になりたい。
吸血鬼殺しでも始める。
なわけないでしょ。
He wants to help her get back on track in life and be happy again. Which I'm about 90% certain is Kiku. Not even 90, I'm 99.99999% certain it's Kiku. Anko mentioned, like episode 3, how she wanted to kill Kiku. She brought up Nazuna, but then was like, no, Kiku, whatever her name is, Hoshina or whatever the hell it is. She's like, that one's mine to kill, and she said it in a very accentuated way that sounded awesome. But there's that, and then in the scene of Anko's flashback, when the father walks into the cafe and like gets on his laptop and starts doing work, you see Kiku walk right by in the window before the father does. It's 100% Kiku. Want to make her see it in a way where she didn't just waste 10 years of her life. Maybe try and make her look at it in a more positive sense or something. Yeah, second chapter. Yeah! Yeah! You two freaks. Whoa. Ko got flustered. What a genuine response from Nazuna there. I love it. No flustered or nothing. Oh damn, now the party feels like it got screwed up a bit. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah, you guys got way too into it. Yeah, but now she's looking at things a lot more seriously with her relationship with Ko. Reserved for the two of them. We talk about Ko's development all the time and how he's like turning into a vampire and how his thought process works and things like that, but Nazuna's come a crazy long way too this season. Seeing her backstory with Anko and how much that arc with Anko, you know, developed Nazuna, and then the Kabuto arc. It's in fact a bunch of this season has been focused on Nazuna. We learned like everything there is to know about her now. Cool. The Edie's gonna play while the episode goes. Hello, you three. They had to get a cameo in the finale.
ポー君暇そうだったし。
暇というわけで
He just had other thoughts on the mind. He'd probably enjoy something like that with everyone, but yeah, he also probably enjoys just being like chill and whatever, gaming in Natsuna's house or whatever with the two of them probably a little bit more. And also he's got other thoughts weighing on his mind. He can't really enjoy a party super well.
たまにならいいけどさ。
Real?
飽き飽きしちゃう
I
し
could not agree with that more, I don't
逆に
think.
ずっと
I
つまんなくて
also agree with
頭お
that.
かしくなりそうだよ。
Well, I don't know if I agree with that. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that. I think I'd be fine with every night being quiet.
つまり先輩もこう君も生きててよかった。
She's glad that both realities can exist, a quiet night and a party night.
そういう話だよ。どうした？
俺ナズナちゃんといられてよかったな
Oh god, yeah! Thanks, Nazna, almost killing me.
ごめんごめん
Damn, just throwing him around like
ナズナちゃん
that.
の赤くなってる顔初めて正面から見た
やめろって。こう君のバカ。
You can see her blood straight on because she can't hide herself or anything like that. Ooh, is she gonna quit smoking maybe? That's the first step in the right direction. I love it. Love the light back in her eyes. We saw it last episode, but it really feels more poignant after the conversation from earlier in this
ま
one.
だ帰らないの
もうちょっとね。
探偵さんまだ寝てるかもしれな
Yeah,
い
she's been awake for a while.
見てナズナちゃんあの明かり全部人
それと、これ。
She wants some blood, buddy. I just realized, yeah, we haven't seen her suck blood in a while. I'm just realizing it has been a fucking minute since we have seen them do that. Oh my god, I kind of forgot about that. I forgot that was a thing. I forgot she does that pretty frequently, like entirely. And also him talking about all the little people and how that relates back to episode 1 of this season where Nazuna was mentioning that as well. How she'd go up to that viewpoint and just watch the city. Blood sucking time.
人前でやるもんじゃないんだ。
Don't in there. Oh, okay, we good. Oh, that's so sick. Playing the first ending, that's fucking dope. I love it. I love that. God, I need a season 3. Oh my god, I can't. 12 out of 10 season. This is, I think I said it last week. This is my favorite show of this anime season. In this stacked ass anime season, I think I can safely say this is my favorite. This season was unbelievably peak. Oh my god, so fucking good. I'm listening to the song in a while. I used to listen to the full song when I first heard it in season 1, but I haven't listened to it in a good while now. Good to hear it again. The song's a fucking banger. The visuals for the ending are crazy too. Of course, they had to play the song that the series is based off of, Yofukashi no Uta, I believe is how you pronounce it. But of course, they had to play that song and the ending that the series is based off of. Special. This was not in the first thing. This is a special visual here. This is probably art from the manga author, right? For sure. This is for sure art from the manga author here. Maybe a special one the author did for the episode. So dope. Oh man. Oh, okay, it's the hotline. I shouldn't be like disappointed about that. I just wanted more content. Oh my god, what a peak fucking finale. That was the perfect come down episode we needed after the absolute intensity of this season. That was the perfect come down episode we needed. We dove into Anko's character a lot more, which that whole conversation was awesome. Then we got to see all the vampires to end out the season, have a little drinking party before, get a little blood sucking done before the season was over. Incredible, fucking incredible season. I genuinely don't have enough praises for this season and the incredible work they did. I need season 3 now. I need just an announcement will satiate me. I just need an announcement. That's all I need. That's all I need in my life. Anyway, utterly incredible finale. Utterly incredible season. I'm just gonna cut myself off because I'm just gonna yap on and on and on and on and on. But just to list out a couple things, animation looked absolutely gorgeous. I feel like it looked even better than season 1, and season 1 already looked good. I feel like the style and the vibe they were going for really felt polished in this season, comparatively speaking to season 1, where it was already good, but this feels like a much more polished version of it, a perfected version, you could say. Voice acting this season was incredible, especially from Anko. The character writing of the season was incredible. Bringing Kabura in and how that tied in with Haru, and then Nazuna's stories, and then getting Nazuna's full backstory with Anko, and then tying that all into the final arc. I mean, the plot of this season was fucking incredible. The character writing, all of the above was awesome. I truly don't think I have enough praises for how good this fucking season was. But yeah, I think that is gonna wrap it up for my reaction to Call of the Night Season 2. I'm glad you guys seem to be enjoying these reactions. The beginning of the season was a little rough in terms of like views and things like that, and I still posted it because I love this series so much. There was no views were not going to affect whether I was going to continue posting Call of the Night or not. I was gonna post this all the way through. I love this series too much. But it's really good to see that as towards the end of the season and as it progressed, it picked up a lot. So I take it you guys were enjoying the reactions as the show picked up as well, and it makes me really happy because I love this series so much. Yeah, I think it is gonna wrap it for my reaction to Call of the Night Season 2. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.